Now, you may say to yourself, I'm a strong guy. I smoke strong cigars. I drink strong whiskey. Well, let me tell you something that you can take to the bank and cash it twice. It's okay to smoke cigars that aren't full strength, super dark, scary cigars. There's a time for it, and that might be more than not. But don't feel insecure that you can't enjoy a cigar that's medium plus, a light, medium full. What I'm trying to say is a reason for different kinds of blends, different kinds of moments, different kinds of times. There's times you want the cigar to be the fucking moment, and I get that. It's Al Pacino. Al Pacino's in the room. Everyone else is behind him. Al Pacino takes over everywhere he goes. But it's a lot. It's real heavy. And sometimes too much. But you love it. Then there's De Niro. Even when he's the main guy in the movie, he's there. But he backs the moment up. Not really that loud. More facial expressions. I don't know. Go home, clean up, get out of here. 10 G's and that's it. 10 G's and that's it. Anyways, my point is this. Variety is where it's at. This cigar, besides being a great cigar, is a fantastic bargain. Now, I've only had it in the short story size, and we'll call it that because, let's be real, they totally copied the Fuente short story size. And I'm only saying that because the only cigar I've had in the short story size is short story. I don't know what to call that size. Obviously, it's not patent, hasn't have a patent. If it did, the patent expired or they would have got sued. But the CAO anniversary is the same size as the Fuente short story Hemingway. It was fantastic. It was better than that Fuente in some ways. The Fuente is still maybe more beautiful, give or take. But it's a lighter, medium strength cigar, but it's beautiful. Eloquent. The CAO in the same size was a fire starter. It was quite robust for a Cameroon. So at the same time, it was the same size, and at the same time, even cheaper. Most short stories you can get for $7-8 at a store, unless you're getting, gouged. But this here I picked up, I think, $8, and this is the Robusto. It looks like it is box pressed. So I'm interested to see how the size affects the cigar. I'm not telling you this is a high-end cigar. Don't get it twisted. What I'm telling you is this is a great cigar at a low-end price. So at a lounge, $7-8, okay, very reasonable. On the internet, even better. On the internet, people are buying boxes of these cigars, let's say $60-70. They're having a grand old time. You shop around, even $80. Even if you get a box of these cigars for $100, $5 a stick. Could you afford to smoke a cigar at home for $5? And it's not garbage. Remember, Cameroon wrapper is very delicate, so always be mindful of that. Also, right now it's like 18 degrees, and this wind's coming in. We're going to be at negative. I was to say -0. We're going to be below zero very soon. It's about to go down. It's about to drop. It's about to drop temperature, and there's nothing we could do about it. Tomorrow, they said there's a high low of possibly -50 with the wind chill. It's one day, but it is what it is. It's one day that you could die. My lungs are frozen. I don't know what happened. My lungs are frozen. So, these cigars are fantastic. I can't stress it enough. But first time in this size, and we'll see what happens. We got that lit up nice. Off the bat, nice smoke output. Off the bat, the smaller size is a little stronger. But we'll give it a second just to pick up. But I'm telling you, you change the size, you change the blend. The fatter you go with the cigar, the more room the smoke has. You're not tasting the leaf. You're tasting... You are tasting the smoke. But to get the smoke, you got to burn the leaf. But to burn the leaf, you have to have a controlled situation to draw the smoke into it. If not, it would just be like potpourri, just burning. So the cigar not only is, in a sense, what you're doing, but it's also the delivery device. Water. Oh, why can't I just drink water? Well, unless if you want to put your face in a lake, you're going to need a device. A device. This has nothing to do with water. But this is a water device. Oh, it's a cup. Fuckface, it's a water device. What? Fuck! It's a sealed, travelable water device. The cigar doesn't have a device, so you can smoke it. The cigar is the device. So it is the blend, it is the device. So when you change, right? When you change the delivery system, you change everything. Huh? Keep the water cooler, travel, sealable. So both have pros and cons. You can put ice in this, mix it liquid with booze and everything else. Here, you go to the gym or whatever the fuck. Or you can piss in it and throw it out. If you piss in a cup, you throw it out too. That cup is done now. What I'm trying to say is you change the blend. You change the size. And I can't stress that enough. There you go. Right there, it picked up. There you go. You know, with a bigger, fatter cigar, you're generally always going to take another second to pick up. But yeah, right there. Really impressive amount of power. Wow. Almost medium to full strength in the first third. That's where this cigar is great about. How dark is it? Darkest cigar you ever had? Lightest cigar you ever had? Connecticut shade. This is Candela, Connecticut shade. Deep as a squirrel. Maduro. 65%. Darker than a Connecticut, not as dark as a Sungrown. Habano, no. So, yeah. So if you're in the mood for something a little heavier and stronger than a Connecticut, but not as deep as rich as Maduro, or maybe your Saturday night, this will fit the bill. But don't get it twisted. It's stronger than cigars like the Cohiba Red Dot or the Fuente Cameroon, which are both Cameroon cigars, and those are magical cigars. I'm not saying this cigar beats those cigars in every category. No, but it beats it in strength. So if that's important to you, and for me, no cigar could ever replace another cigar. It can hang out with it. This cigar doesn't make me stop having Cohiba Red Dot, but I can say, yeah, if you like Red Dot, you'll like this too, but it's stronger, depending on your mood. Cohiba Red Dot for lunch, this one with dinner. Now you have a Cameroon, a dinner Cameroon. Because they say, all right, after a steak, you want a big, strong cigar. Well, this is a strong cigar. It's a strong cigar. The wrapper doesn't really decide the strength. I can't stress it enough. The wrapper decides the flavor, and what kind of flavor. The fillers. The stronger the fillers you have, the fillers push what the wrapper is. Right now, this shirt is pushing me. You put this same shirt on a bitch, and now it's a bitch in plaid. But me, I'm a full-size man. 8-inch dick. It is what it is. Big balls. It is what it is. I'm a real man. I'm a real man. It is what it is. Don't fuck with Richie. Don't fuck with anyone. Respect yourself. Respect others. That's it. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. And you could take that to the bank twice. That's right, baby. So, great cigar. Finish is rather heavy. rather long, sweet, nutty, buttery, very spicy black pepper and red pepper, and lots of cinnamon. So once again, CAO is made by General Cigars, and the cigars, wow, we'll get to that. So CAO is a General brand, and Red Dot, it would be a General brand of Cohiba. But this I haven't confirmed, but I've heard, and if somebody wants to show me a story where it confirms, it was told to me by some of the brothers of this channel that obviously CAO is a General brand, but CAO makes all different kinds of cigars, and whether they make themselves or contract them out, companies can't do that. Let's say Monte Cristo will have stuff Plasencia makes. Monte Cristo will have stuff that they make in the Dominican Republic. Monte Cristo has stuff AJ Fernandez will make for them in Nicaragua. You see what I'm saying, though? Or Monte Cristo will have something, somebody will come to them and collaborate, or whatever, like they did with Monte Cristo Crown Heads. You know, for example, so one brand, what it is a lot that can happen. Take Davidoff, you know, not Nicaragua, Davidoff. Well, Davidoff Nicaragua is still made in Dominican factory, but the Zeno is not, right? The Zeno is, and I could be wrong on that, but the Zeno is a Nicaraguan cigar that I believe is made now in Nicaragua. But that's a cheaper cigar. That's not bad, but I don't understand why Zeno Davidoff is trying to go after the cheaper market with the band sucks on that. The Zeno Davidoff cigar, the band is terrible. They didn't respect the people. They literally put that's like drinking Colt 45 in a broken paper bag. No, in a plastic bag. It's just they tried to make that cigar as unclassy as possible. So if you're gonna smoke a Zeno Nicaragua, Connecticut Shade Nicaragua, just take the band off. The band, dude, the band looks like somebody took a piece of shit car and stole a Mercedes emblem and glued it with fucking shit Velcro and Gorilla Tape to their hood of the car, and they're like, it's a Mercedes. This cigar, I'm always in a good mood unless the cigar takes me away from that. So this cigar is not fucking with my mood. I want to be happy. When a cigar is bad, it makes me bad. This cigar is good. In fact, it's great. In fact, it's box worthy, and it's on my list. So I can't recommend it enough. Forget about the points. It's just a great cigar that with a lot of dynamic usage. If you like stronger cigars, you can have any time for breakfast, whatever. If it's too strong for you, come on, don't be a bitch. But yeah, it's a great cigar. This is my first time in Robusto box press. Strong, earth kicking in. It's a great cigar. Is it better than a Padron? No, I'm not comparing it to Padron. Is it better than a, Opus X? No. But if you zoom out, can you have a great time with this? Yes, I am. And I've been smoking high-end Fuentes and Padrons all week. But if you zoom in, yes. If we zoom in, yes. Padron is the better cigar. But by how much? You see what I'm saying, though? So if one of the cigars is better, if this is $7 and the other cigar is better, but the other cigar is $20, is that cigar 300% better? Not 300 times. 300%, if you don't know math, is 3 times. Because 1 times is 100%. All right, now I have 100% of my body. If I lost my dick, I'd have like 90%. My dick's like 10% of my body. But really, what I'm trying to say is, you can take that to the bank, cash it twice. Intensive for camping, use soft, gentle heat, drink filtered water, eat your fucking prunes. I can't stress it enough. The only way to stay regular is to be regular. I can't stress it enough. Don't ruin your life. Eat prunes every day. Clear your colon out. I promise you. I got so many guys to do this shit. You'll have a better life. Higher quality, less stress. Get rid of that shit. Right? Good smoke up, a good draw. The burn's a little wonky right now. Not crazy. I will do a touch up with a lighter. One spot, it seemed like it was like an ugly spot, like where that spot was just not keeping up with the rest. And I'm not sure if that's a stem or something inside. I don't know. Doesn't matter. The cigar, it's a great tasting cigar at a very reasonable price. Oh, back to the manufacturer. For what someone told me, and I can't confirm it, I'm not calling them a liar. I can't confirm it because I don't see it on the CAO webpage, and I haven't done enough detective work to look at what store he got it from. But from what I heard from this person on the show, that this was actually produced in the Perdomo factory, which is funny because I really don't like Perdomo. They make quality cigars, and the draw works, and the prices are not super high, but I don't like their blends. I don't like Perdomo blends. There's a few that I do. There's a few that I do. The bourbon age stuff, like the 12 years, are not bad. But for the price, $14, $15, what they're costing, I'd rather have a Padron. I get Padron 64 for $16 Toro. So let's see, Padron 64 Toro for $16, or the Perdomo, 12-year bourbon barrel age, whatever the fuck. There's 3 wrappers, our 20th anniversary for $13, $14. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, for me, I can stick Perdomo with Alec Bradley and Rocky Patel. The world of the cigars, yes, and I'm great for newbies. Smoke all you want. Learn a trade, figure stuff out, and then when you get to the big boy leagues, I'm not saying because of snob, but other you're like stuff that you're like, I'd have this again. Like this is but so this blend, if it was rolled there, that's great because I always said that Perdomo has good construction. My issue was with their choice of their blends. So if CAO contracted Perdomo to make this, it's not a blind construction. Just, oh yeah, CAO didn't call Perdomo and say, just make whatever you want. No. Just like when Monte Cristo makes a Monte Cristo AJ Fernandez, it's still a Monte Cristo contracted and built at AJ Fernandez. The blend is not just, do whatever you want, AJ, do whatever you want. They're going to decide what he makes. So that being said, so if this really is a Perdomo, and I'm not saying it's not, as far as Perdomo factory, right? It's a good blend. I never said Perdomo doesn't have good tobacco. I just didn't like Perdomo's blends, the choices. I don't like their choices. They have an off taste. I don't like it, and they don't finish right. I just don't. Just please, if you enjoy them, enjoy them. God bless. But for me, I consistently, and I've tried so many, so there's very few, maybe like 3 or less. And even then, the ones that I could say, okay, I actually had a decent time or a pretty good time, I don't go back to them. Because the whole brand, I've had more bad times. So right now it's snowing. I'm in the Cabela's parking lot. It's snowing, and it's like 18 degrees. It's about to be hell here. It's going to get bad. -20, -30, -40. If we get to -50, shit. I don't know what would work at -50. There's going to be shrinkage. Right now, this cigar, wow, so rich, nutty, cinnamon. It's like they purposely took like the Red Dot and the Hemingway, and they're like, listen, all right, don't be wrong. Let's not get twisted. Just because it's stronger and more intense than the Red Dot or the Hemingway. The Hemingway and the Red Dot have better, they look nicer. It's a more expensive cigar. Now, of course, with the Red Dot being so available, and they make so many, you can't get them cheaper online. But if you're just looking at the both, the Red Dot's going to look like the better cigar. And this has a very soft pack. That being said, it's a great cigar. And for what it is, it's a high value. Just because it's inexpensive in a sense, $7 at a store or $3, $4 on the internet in the box, doesn't mean it's garbage, because it's not. I've smoked Cameroon cigars that cost twice this price. Like the La Galera. La Galera is great. That's a $12 cigar. 12, maybe 13 with tax. It's great. Almost as strong as this, but not as strong. And I'd rather have this cigar. I'm being dead serious. But the La Galera Jade, if you try that, it's great. That being said, this is better and it's cheaper. I just can't stress it enough. price overall is a huge factor, and you generally get what you pay for. But when you zoom in, not every cigar is worth the money. If you zoom out, you'd say, yeah, $20 cigars better than $10 cigars. Absolutely. But when you zoom in and you go case by case, you get what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so if you like Don Carlos, Cohiba Red Dot, Hemingway Series Cameroon, J. Galera, LFD Coronado Cameroon, right? All these kind of things. If you enjoy that shit, you're going to enjoy this if you want a strong Cameroon. I say because the only caveat is most people they're not going to be used to this, right? This is the angry Cameroon. They could have called this. In fact, it would have been better. The CAO Angry Cameroon, right? The crazy Cameroon. Can we say that? Can't use crazy, retarded, anything, whatever. The CAO, the special Cameroon, the CAO, the cigar that's on the spectrum. Okay, I can't say that either. So, well. Intense, delicious. It's a semi-dark cigar. It's not a light shade cigar. It's not like a Connecticut shade. It's gonna feel darker than that. But it has plenty of sweetness with the cinnamon, a little bit of raw sugar, and very spicy. I just can't recommend it enough. It's a great fucking cigar. The burn, the ash, whatever. It's all about the flavor on this one, baby. The flavor is going to be still better than the presentation. The flavor is going to be better than the construction. Although the construction and the presentation aren't bad, but you get what you pay for. It's not CAO's most expensive cigar, and not that CAO is a high-end brand, but the CAO in their range could be a mid-tier. Definitely not garbage cigars. It could be CAO, could be mid-tier to higher mid-tier cigars, like MX2, whatever. That's a higher mid-tier cigar. But once again, MX2's what's great is you can find them cheaper online. The MX2 is a solid $12 cigar at a lounge. Okay, original pricing $8-9. Now it's $12, $13, whatever. But you go to online, you get things better. I'm here just to tell you the truth, and the truth is it's a fantastic cigar. I'm not going to hang out with you guys and smoke this to the nub, because I'm not going to make this an hour and a half video, because I have to upload it. When I do a live video, I can just go live. So that being said, I want you to stay fresh. If you're not taking 2 showers a day, you're wrong. You take the first shower when you wake up. Because why? Because you got to go wash your ass. And whether you're staying home or you're going to go out, whatever, stay fresh. Then you go out and you come home from work or whatever you did, you get fresh again. Why? That shit's nasty. You're at work all day, wearing shoes, boots, whatever, working, using bathrooms or porta johns, whatever. Wash that ass. Shower again. That's disgusting. Have some respect for your bed. Don't go to bed fucking nasty. That's nasty. Your mattress is just like a sponge. And you're going to go on there all nasty. Go wash yourself. So I can't stress it enough. So I wish you all the best. Smoke this cigar? Absolutely. I don't care what anyone says. This cigar is a great cigar. A lot of guys are caught on to it, just like the Partagas Cortado. Partagas Cortado I love just as much. Different party. Connecticut shade, but it's intense for Connecticut shade and really reasonably priced. $50, $60 a box. I can't stress it enough. So yeah, do I still generally smoke higher end cigars? Yeah, because they're better. But there's so many great cigars that are still great. And for example, like, other cigars better, yeah, but are they 4 times better? No. It's like if you had, you get what I'm saying though. It's like if you had a regular car and then another car, same car, but with better interior. Yeah, that's better. It is. It's not worth twice the money though, right? You wouldn't get back in the day, you wouldn't buy a Chevy Tahoe LS, right, with the cloth seats, right, and the single disc CD changer. Single disc CD, and the LT had the disc changer in the back, and leather seats. All right, maybe an extra $2,000. It was an extra package, and the car cost maybe $35, brand new. We're going back in the day. All right, okay, it's a percentage. It's better. but you're not going to pay 60 fucking thousand for the heated leather seats, and the regular model's 35, unless you're an idiot. And the Bible says a fool and his money is soon departed, and I can't stress it enough. So if you marry a foolish woman, you and your money will soon depart. I'll see you around. You stay fresh. This cigar, box-worthy, life-worthy, magical. You have value. Remember that. Everyone that went to prison forgot their fucking value. Now, don't fake the sales price either. All right? Don't be like, I am so valuable. I am a piece of gold. Maybe you're copper. But copper's valuable. You can scrap that. So what I'm trying to say is, know that you're valuable. Don't lie to yourself either, though. Right? Like, if you're not a doctor, don't say you're a doctor. That's lying about your value. Right? But if you're a hardworking man, whatever you are, hey, I'm a hardworking man. I have value. I get up and I go to work. I make money. Right? Right? Don't be a bum. Don't do drugs. Don't do fentanyl. Do Fuente. Right? Don't do crack. Do CAO. Right? Right? Don't do heroin. Do Hemingway. Do Hoyo. Do H. Upman. And cut your drinking down. Okay? You can have a drink once in a while. Don't drink every day, and don't be drinking 4 or 5 drinks in a row. Stop it. Control yourself. Have a drink, sure. You want to go out to a restaurant, have a dinner, have a drink. 1. And that's it. When they come back, would you like another drink? Are you giving me a ride home? No? Are you going to be my lawyer when I get pulled over? Or if you get into an accident and you're drunk, are you going to get me out of this shit? No. Well, you must be connected because you're talking, man, you're going to give me Long Island iced teas all night. No, I get it. It's your personal responsibility. You could take an Uber home or got a ride home. But just because if you get an Uber home, that doesn't protect your fucking liver. Uber will not save your liver. So you're like, man, I just get an Uber or I'll walk and I could just drink all I want. Sure, you can. Yeah, great idea. Yeah, spend $100 to get to the bar in an Uber and have 48 drinks. There you go. You got it all figured out. Don't drink tomorrow's beer today, right? Don't take more than you need. If you live like you're 20 in your 30s, you'll be dead by your fucking 40s. And you could take that to the bank and cash it twice.